Welcome, everybody. We're back.
We're back.
Haunt Chat Live. Tonight we've got Michael in the spotlight. I'll let our one and only Gravedigger fill you in on some more of that. Everyone give a big round happy applause to have this man back.
Hey, you just said Gravedigger. You forgot Czar, Lord,
Get
Baron.
over yourself. That's that Mike Ross guy.
Yeah. I'm now a Russian Tsar, everybody. How do you like that? How do you like them apples? Ha. Well, we're glad to be back. This is season 5, episode 5, 5 and 5. Ooh, I need new gloves.
Yeah, you do.
Of Haunt Chat Live. Michael Tegagnon is going to be our guest. Now, he is the director, writer, producer of Halloween Evil Lives. That'll be coming up in a moment. Wanted to catch you guys up, though. We've been gone for 4 freaking months. But we've been doing a lot of stuff, so there's a reason we just didn't have time to put it. We wanted to do a good show for you. We didn't have time to put together a lot of stuff for the show. So I wanted to catch you up on that, on what's been going on. Besides the entitlements... Right? Yeah, I became a Russian Tsar. Did I mention that? I'm Tsar.
Shut up.
Murnikanov, whatever. Yeah. Also, now, I, like so many other people in the haunt industry, love horror movies, right? Now, I've been extremely focused on indie horror lately. Not necessarily the mainstream stuff, but indie horror. And the all the work that these people put into it. On the, they're not multi-million-dollar productions or anything like that. They do movies for 200, 500, 1,000, 10,000, whatever dollars, and they put out movies with this stuff, and it's really cool. So I decided to start getting involved in some of that. So I'm currently involved in. I had to write them down. This is fun, and I'll put links to all these in the comments when we're all done here. So in the past, you may already know that I produced one called Mother, which was kind of a Norman Bates after the fact deal. MIB, that's one of the Men in Blacks. Powerpuff Girls, I had to do the Powerpuff Girls. Yeah. But currently going on, I have got some other things going on, and again, I'll have the links. I encourage you all to go out and check them out. Amityville Shark House. Ooh, I whistled. Amityville Shark House. Can you believe that this is like a Sharknado with the Amityville horror mixed, crammed together? So that's going to be a fun one. And then we got the Sawyer Massacre, which is, of course, on the Sawyer family, Texas Chainhouse Massacre type style thing. I've got a really nice one going on called Sam Hain, which I actually get to act in. I got a role in it. That's kind of cool. And then Stream, which is kind of a more larger budget movie going on. It's got some names in it. So check that one out. Mothman. And then the one that I really want to talk about tonight is Halloween Evil Lives. Now, I could talk about it because I've seen a little bit about I'm executive producer, but I don't really... I'm going to let somebody else talk about it. See how I do that segue?
Yeah,
coming in.
Good job.
So thank you. I worked on that.
I know you did.
Yeah.
I could tell.
Okay. Anyway, so we're going to bring on, not to waste any more time, I want to bring on, and I'm going to have to adjust his volume. And please, again, people, let me know if you're getting echo once I bring the other audio in. I am going to bring in Michael Tegagnon, who is the director and just basically the man behind Halloween Evil Lives. So, Michael, welcome to the show.
Thanks for having me, Reverend. I appreciate it.
You are quite welcome. I'm going to turn this
Can
volume up. I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Okay. So okay. Make sure. Yep.
Okay. Yep. And I want to make sure that the TikTok. We're streaming on 5 platforms, and plus TikTok tonight. So I want to make sure that people on TikTok can hear you because I got to use a completely different device for that. So everybody, no echo.
Thank you,
yes, awesome. So you guys can hear it too. Great. Good to go. No. All right. So anyway, back to you, Michael, because that's what the show is about. You, Halloween, Evil Lives, and the other things that you've been working on. So tell us a little bit about who you are and what brought you to this spot. We'll do some of the basic questions first. Give us a rundown.
So, my name's Michael Tegagnon. I'm from Green Bay, Wisconsin. I'm currently working on Halloween Evil Lives. It's a fan film in honor of my best friend Jarrett, who unfortunately passed away last March. It'll be a year this March, and it's something that me and him worked on since 2019, but unfortunately, because of COVID-19, we couldn't film it in 2020.
Right.
So we are now filming it. We filmed some last fall, and then we're going to complete it this May. And it's a pretty spooky movie. We got a great cast, a great crew, and it's true to the 78 and H2O type feeling. So it's back to Michael Myers being in the shadows, more stalking type feel to it.
Right. And I hear there's a little bit of blood and gore, just a little bit.
Yeah, we put some blood in it. We have a unrated version for Blu-ray, which we'll put some more gore in, and then we have like the R-rated that would play on YouTube and play at our local theater, which tones it down a little bit, true to the classic movie. So you'll get the versions that people like to have, you know.
Awesome. And those will be now. So you'll basically have different versions out there now. You are planning on theatrical release.
Yep, at our local theater in honor of Jarrett, kind of like a honor memoriam for him.
Okay.
At a local theater here. We'll play it, and then at some film festivals, and it'll be worldwide on YouTube on October 31st. That's the plan, to have it worldwide October 31st on YouTube. So that's going to be awesome. Everyone can watch it, and that'll be like a rated R version. And then there's a Blu-ray you can get, which is the unrated, which you can see a little bit more stuff that you couldn't get away with at the movie theater. So
Right. Well, that's a good thing to have on. So what brought you into making movies?
I've always had a passion for. Used to work at a movie theater through high school, and being a movie usher, and you actually had to thread the movies back then, the
Right.
projectors. It's always caught my interest in horror movies in general, and I was like, now that I see these fan films coming out, you know, with YouTube the past couple of years, these amazing fan films like Halloween Inferno, we had The Haddonfield Nightmare, Never Hike Alone. I told Jared, I said, we could do something like this because we watch so many of these movies. We could definitely make our own fan film. And he was really excited. So we started a podcast, November 2019, Halloween Evil Lives fan film podcast. We did that on Anchor, and we talked about what we had planned and everything. So then when we were finally able to start last year to do the movie, we designed this T-shirt. He died the next day after. I just couldn't believe it. That's how tragic it is. He was found dead in his home. So it's like we're just about to start the Indiegogo campaign. We just got our T-shirt going, and unfortunately, he did not make it. You know, so I said I got to carry the torch. I told his family at the funeral that I'm going to get this movie done in his honor. And our first trailer drops Super Bowl Sunday, which his family knows, and we're asking everyone to watch and give us likes and subscribe to the channel. It's going to blow people away. It's going to be pretty good.
Yeah, you messaged me about that yesterday. I'm like, ooh, can we like have a sneak peek of it or something? And he was like, nope, we're gonna do the world premiere. It's gonna be that. So he wouldn't give it to me, guys.
Uh-oh.
However, he did give me something that they do have out. So which is not a trailer, it's just a teaser. But we're gonna go ahead and play that. So give me a minute on this.
Babysitting tonight. You've been babysitting so much. I think you need a break. And going to this festival, it would be amazing for us just to get out and enjoy our life.
we go. There we go. And there we go. All right, that was it. What do you think? That was just
I like it.
In the Shadows, just a teaser, not the whole thing, just a little teaser. So
That's the feel we're going for, is that he's stalking, these babysitters, these high schoolers. And to me, that's more scary than having him out in the open all the time, just stabbing people. It's more about atmosphere and the music,
I fully back that, because I mean, in our haunted attraction, Sinister Sydney, we have the same type of thing going on. We're not a everybody's in your face type of a haunt. We're mainly outdoors, and so you're going through the woods, and there's things behind the trees and rustling sounds and stuff. The mind plays a lot better at scaring people than just running at them and screaming.
Yeah, it's always the scariest when you don't see it coming,
Yeah, absolutely. Cool. All right.
Yeah, so we did a winter horror short too called Evil's Cold Heart. We filmed that last month, and that's still getting edited yet. And we kind of played with the theory that what happened if there was a blizzard in Haddonfield and your car got broken down, and you just happen to come across Michael Myers. And he's actually pretty spooky in the snow, spookier than I thought it would be. So that's going to be a really cool thing once that gets finished. Hopefully have it out in March sometime. April's the latest, but yeah, that was fun. It was really cold here in Wisconsin, so we're lucky that we're able to shoot it with the camera without the camera freezing up. But yeah, it was pretty cool.
Yeah, we're here in Iowa, so we know what cold is.
Right.
We know what cold is too, and yeah, I like that though. Kind of the wrong place, wrong time type of a situation.
Yeah, it plays out pretty spooky. People don't realize though, when you're a director, you don't get the most lavish spot in filming. I'm behind a cameraman standing in a snowbank. It's sub-zero, sub-zero weather, hoping my toes don't freeze off.
You don't have a heated cab and all that kind of stuff.
So I was
going
like,
on.
It was worth it though to get the horror.
There you go.
Yeah, it was definitely worth it. But yeah, we have some of the people acting in that movie will also be in Halloween Evil Lives. Some new characters in Halloween Evil Lives in May, so it's kind of cool. I got to be the whole new cast aboard with the cool cast we already have. Awesome. We have Tiffany Staggio, Daniel Frazier, Ja'Cory Giddens, Christopher Avant. So we got a lot of good talent on our cast. We have a guy playing Dr. Loomis named Dave Payton. He's an accomplished. He's done a lot of acting. He's won some independent awards. So that's the kind of character actor I wanted for Loomis, because it's a touchy thing to take the place of Donald Pleasance, but he's going to look the role pretty good. He's already got the trench coat, the brown tie, the dress shirt, and then we're just going to add some effects to him. So yeah, because we're doing a 78 flashback sequence for the movie, so everyone's going to love that.
Awesome. Yeah, and if any of you guys want to see, more
we have some great dialogue for him.
More detail on who's in it and everything. It's Halloween Evil Lives. Go out to imdb.com. That's Internet Movie Database.com. It's where you find all the information about movies and TV and all that kind of stuff. You'll find me there. Imagine that. And you'll find Michael.
Yep, he's there.
But put in Halloween Evil Lives, and that'll bring up the movie, and then you can scroll down through the cast, and you can click off and find out more about any of those people or any of the what they call filmmakers involved in it. Like that's all those non-important producers and things like that. You can find those names in there too.
Yeah, we also are in demand on our Indiegogo campaign. We like to reach at least 11 to 13,000. We did really good the other day, so please keep donating. There's a lot of affordable perks. And like I said, after the money's spent, whatever's left is going to charity in honor of Jarrett. Suicide prevention and drug awareness, all sorts of things that is a good cause to help people out.
Well, that's awesome. That's awesome that you're doing that. Yes, and like he mentioned, the Indiegogo campaign, which there are links if you go out to the web or the Facebook page or Michael's, or you'll find the links to the Indiegogo campaign, or you can just go to Indiegogo.com and type in Halloween Evil Lives and find the campaign. There are still perks open to you too. Yes, you too could become, could get involved and help support this indie horror stuff that's going on. There is a lot of it. I have seen so many out there that I would love to support, but of course, I can only do so many.
Right.
Halloween Evil Lives is one I had to. I just had to. I could not. Funny little story about
Yeah,
that.
it's such a good cause.
Yeah, absolute good. Yeah. How I actually got connected with Michael is I had gotten my perk back like in July or August or something like that, and I was going out and I was thinking, I wonder what it's going to be updated and all that. And having access, I went ahead and updated it, and then I immediately got a message from excuse me, sir, but
Who do you think you are?
I was like, well, yay, I got to talk to you. How do you want to be on the show? So, funny little story.
Yeah, because you know that IMDb, that sucks, though, is every time I try to add someone, it takes forever or it cancels it. You got to keep trying to add people. It's frustrating.
Yeah, I have had
Sometimes
that happen
IMDb.
myself. When I started out doing it, we already had a season and a half under it, and so I was entering episodes. And getting them to go out there, they were going out in the wrong order because they do one that I did later before they put out one that I did, and I had to like do naming standards and stuff so they all fell in the right order, because it can take I've seen them be as quick as 15 minutes. I've seen them be as long as weeks to get the stuff in updated out there.
I had to enter one guy in like 5 times and they finally accepted him. I don't know like what their issue is over there, but it's just really strange.
Weird.
IMDb to enter people in, but we're gonna get everybody. You know, we're gonna double, triple check, and I tell people too, if we missed you, I wrote that on there. You can add yourself. There's no problem with that. You know, it's just IMDb gives us
Just
issues
let them know you're doing
it.
it. Don't pop in all of a sudden to some
Well,
kind
I
of
try to
stranger
add
like,
pictures on there too, and it gives you issues when you add the pictures for things too. I notice, you know, for the movie, like behind the scenes, I try to add pictures. It says accepted. It still isn't on there yet. It's like, come on.
Accepted, but we ain't gonna share them yet.
Now there is a place you can go on there to look at the status of your updates also. If you don't know that I've got that address to look at the status of your updates, so you can check that later, because that's what I found it, and that's what I had to do when trying to get all that stuff. Okay, guys, I want to tell you, for those of you who don't know, there is a lot of work when you're doing any kind of production. It is not just, and this gentleman we're talking to here, Michael, is not just a director. He's a director. He's a producer. He's casting. He's got to do it. Plus, he's got to get out there and update the IMDb's and keep track of the
snowdrifts.
And stand in snowdrifts and shoot trailers and teasers, and there's just so much. I like this little
It's
job.
24/7 for me, basically.
Right?
You know, I live at 24/7 right now. I'm reading with actors and actresses, like on my days off, and we're always planning we have a production chat, so we're always talking about, you know, create some new posters and the trailers. So it's a full-time business. You know, if you have a passion for it, you know, that's the way you can get it done.
People ask me why we only do this show once a month. I said, because when I put this together, I wanted it to be fun. Not work, but fun. And it's still a bit of work, you know, doing this thing, going out and finding people and setting up each show and what have you. But, you know, they're like, well, you should do this like every week or a couple times a week. And I'm like, no.
Yeah.
I have a lot more stuff going on. I don't have the time for that. So I pick and choose on who I can have on and when I can have them on. And, of course, now we're getting into the stream. Like I mentioned earlier, I'm getting involved in the indie horror. And, therefore, the next few shows that are coming up will have to do with that. We've done a lot of the haunted attraction stuff, which is our soul. That's
right.
I mean, what got us started, and we will continue to do those. Early on, we did a few horror scream queens: Deborah Lamb, Genevieve Rossi. I had Jeff Fumis on here, so I've done a few other in there. Now we're actually going to do a series of them, all of which of course, having to do with movies that I'm involved in. So there's a little
Yeah.
in here too. So
That's pretty cool, though. I mean, you got to do that. Hype it up. Super Bowl Sunday,
that's
guys.
right,
5
Super
p.m.
Bowl
It's
Sunday.
premiere on YouTube. 5 p.m. Central Time.
And
They're gonna be in for a treat.
where on YouTube is that, Michael?
On the Halloween Evil Lives YouTube channel. They just have to type that in, Halloween Evil Lives YouTube channel, or they type in Halloween Evil Lives trailer 1, and it'll come up. It's scheduled to premiere at 5 p.m. Central Time on Super Bowl Sunday. So my whole cast and crew were really excited about it, and we worked. When we do a fan film, you got to realize the actors and actresses are volunteering their time
Yes.
to do this in honor of Jarrett, and it's a story, a good script, and they're doing it because they appreciate horror, independent horror, and they also get IMDb credit for it, and it's a feature-length film. So some of them, it's their first ever feature-length movie. So
Right.
it means a lot to them.
I was going to ask you that too. Is this going to be feature length, or is it a short? Or so?
Oh, yeah.
This is a full. Do you know an approximate runtime?
We're trying to go maybe an hour and 45 minutes
Wow,
for
awesome.
R-rated, and maybe an hour 55 for Blu-ray.
Ooh.
Because you can get away with more stuff.
Ooh, I'm excited. I'm excited. This is.
We even have a stunt coordinator too for it, which is kind of cool. He's coordinating all the kills and stuff with the Michael Myers actor, and he's doing it to volunteering his time. He also plays a character in the movie, but I was like, wow, this is gonna make it look so legit with the actual stunt work. It's really cool.
Right, and you gotta, personally, at least in building, OSHA's my bitch. But you really got to go by a lot of the stuff. You got to be safe when you're doing it, because you get one of your actors injured and they may not be able to finish the movie. So you don't want that to happen.
I said, as a director, they can throw me on a crash pad first. I'll take the whooping and see what it feels like.
There you go. There you go. That's the kind of leader I like. That's the kind of leader that I like.
Michael Myers pick me up and throw me on the crash pad.
You want me to do that? Let's see you do it first. Thank you.
Crash pad? What crash pad? Oops.
That's what's funny is when we first shot some of the ending this past fall, I mean, we just would practice it on grass and stuff. We never thought about getting a crash pad or padding, but they said, well, no, we want to make it a little more rougher. We'll give you some padding and crash pads.
Nice.
Now, are you using one
I
of the?
started laughing.
Are you using one of the deflatable crash pads that holds the air when you hit it? It lets out, or is it just going to be the nice heavy foam stuff?
I think they'll have the foam and one of those too, because one of the characters gets picked up by their Halloween costume and whipped over a car by Michael Myers. I guess they added this to the script. I didn't even know about it. So they have to.
It's
so
forever
I just
growing.
can picture this stunt going on.
Nobody's gonna know exactly what goes on until they see the final production.
Right.
You'll be like, "Wait, when did we shoot that?" That's awesome.
I was shooting at the Airbnb this fall, and one of the actresses screamed so loud I thought the police were going to come for sure, because they had me flicking on the blue light outside to shine in through a room where they're filming.
Right.
And she goes, really loud. I'm like, oh God, the police are coming. But they never showed, so.
Well, that's
good
to know. So if you ever do have to commit a murder, you know where to go to do it. You don't have to worry about them screaming. Right. So,
yeah, I thought that was funny. I was like, the police are coming any minute here. But no, it worked out really, really good. The Airbnb was pretty freaking creepy. There was some weird noises coming from the basement. And the other actresses that were staying with me, they looked at me and I'm not going down. It was pretty spooky. Yeah, it sounded like something's getting dragged across the floor down there, and we were the only ones staying at the Airbnbs. It was pretty spooky.
Yay.
Yeah, I might be white, but I am not. Oh, there's a noise in the basement. Let's go see white. It's
Right.
I'm not that guy either. I'm cautious.
Yeah,
I want to find out.
We filmed a long time. There I think it was a 15-hour shoot, and we had to get up for supposed to get up again at 9 a.m. I asked the crew, I said, could we get some more sleep? Because it felt like by the time you go to bed, it'd be time to get up again. And so we had just a little bit later the second day. But it's crazy how much time flies. You're filming,
Oh
filming
yeah.
something you created, you made, and you get to see it play out live, and time just flies.
It's like, wait,
It's amazing seeing your characters you wrote. These are characters you wrote, turning them into a Pop Funko, and now I'm turning them into an M&M's candy too
I saw
that we
that
did. That's a
also.
prick that's coming out.
Yep, I saw that.
So it's pretty cool.
So I highly
The toy
recommend.
business, I guess.
I highly recommend all of you watching go out, check out the Indiegogo campaign. They've got a lot of cool perks. You can. And he just froze up for a moment. Oh, there, you're back. Okay.
I'm still here.
No, yeah, that was great. You froze and you were like, it looked perfect. It looked perfect.
Show his hands.
But yeah, definitely check out the Indiegogo campaign. He's still looking for funding. The more funding he gets, the better the movie gets, and that's just the way that it works,
Yeah, they take taxes out of that thing. They took $800 out the other day.
Oh Lord.
However, yeah, they really raid you, so we're trying our best to get as much as we can to replace the money spent on the new Airbnb and the taxes taken out, because we want to have as much as we can for May. So every little bit counts for us.
Right.
I can't believe how much they take out for taxes. It's outrageous. $800. I'm like, come on.
It's some kind of percent, Yeah, you got to keep that aside.
Yeah.
And, yep, they do all that. All the crowdfunding places do that same type of a thing, depending on what. If you're nonprofit or something, I'm sure there's less if you're a nonprofit or whatever. But now, like
if we were original movie, I bet you they would take a real lot out.
Well, then you have the
like
entertainment taxes and
nonprofit,
things like
independent,
that.
or fan film.
Yeah, you'd have the entertainment taxes that could get taken out and all that kind of stuff, too, and all your permits.
That probably was 2,000 then.
Jeez.
Right, it's probably like 2,000 then, probably.
Yeah. Oh yeah, or better. So I want to make sure that you get out everything that you want to get out about the movie, and your other projects coming up. So have we missed anything? Because we only got a couple minutes left.
So I worked on Evil's Cold Heart, and then we're shooting a commercial for the candies next Friday called Sweet Evil of Mine, which I have another actress with, and it's kind of a horror suspense commercial that's going to be pretty cool that everyone's going to enjoy. So that's a little promo for Indiegogo we're going to put out. So I'm really excited about that, just in time for Valentine's Day. So I play a character named Chad, and things don't go so well for me. We'll say that.
Uh-oh, not such a sweet time, huh?
No, things they're going to be good, but you'll have to watch and see what happens.
But at least it's not the yellow M&M getting his head bit off, though, is it?
Right. that would be funny.
That would be funny.
Happened. Yeah, the M&Ms have the girls on them. There's the Missy, Amy M&Ms. They're red and pink, and then we have the Halloween Evil Lives logo ones that are orange and black. So it's pretty cool variety for the fans and stuff.
Very awesome. So once again, everybody,
so that's a great perk to have.
Indiegogo, Halloween Evil Lives, YouTube, Halloween Evil Lives. Search it on Facebook. I know they got a group out there, got a page, keep all that
TikTok.
stuff going. And TikTok.
Yeah.
And TikTok too. TikTok, Halloween Evil Lives. Actually, it's Halloween Evil Live on TikTok. They didn't have room for the S.
Yeah, they won't let me put the S in.
That's all right. That's Halloween
Halloween
Evil Live. Ooh, it's TikTok though, so it's Halloween Evil Live. There we go. But Michael, thank you for joining us. I really appreciate you being here.
Thank you for having me, Reverend. And yeah, everybody, give us the support. I know we can do it. Super Bowl Sunday. Don't forget, pop your popcorn, get your chicken wings ready. Evil lives.
There you go. Thank you, Mike. You have a wonderful. Oh, I love this shirt.
Yeah.
You have a wonderful time, and thank you for coming on here.
Thanks for having me. You guys have a wonderful weekend. I appreciate it.
You too, buddy. Take care.
Have a great night.
You too.
Yeah. Bye.
So that was Michael. Michael T, they call him. And go out, check those things out. I will put out a list of. Oh, the screen just got dark because. Oh yeah, I can clear that. I can't see me. Here, let's go. There we go. There's our light. I'll put a link in here that's got all the stuff that you guys need. As a matter of fact, I might be able to do that right now. All the links to the different movies that I'm currently involved with, including the Halloween Evil Lives. Let's see if it'll let me paste this in here. Boom. There they are. There they are. So click on those. Go out and check them out. If you want to check out my IMDb while you're at it, hey, you can raise my star rating. That'd be awesome. I'd appreciate it. Next month, I was about to say next week. Next month, we will have Les Nolan, who is the writer, director, and all that for a movie called Sam Hain that I'm involved in. In fact, I've got a role in it. There's going to be a comic book based on it put out by Xenoscopes, which I guess is a big name graphic novel producer or publicist or whatever you would call it. So check those things out. Appreciate you. Love y'all. Oh.
To those that were saying can't wait to meet you next weekend.
Oh, at Arx Mortis, yes.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't even talk about that.
Can't hardly wait to do that. That's going to be a blast.
We will be in Killen, Alabama. Killen, Alabama. I love that name. At Arx Mortis at their My Bloody Valentine event. So, hey, if you're in the Alabama area and you want to come and meet us and say hi, go to Arx Mortis to see that. It's Friday, Saturday. So 11th, 12th, and 14th, Friday, Saturday, and Valentine's Day itself. So we will be there. Thank you all for joining in. I think that's about it, right?
I believe so.
All right. So it's been a blast.